Welcome back to another episode of the Unapologetic Entrepreneur. And today, I got a special one for you guys. Today, we're going to talk about marketing, money, and momentum. Because let's be real, if people don't see you, they don't buy from you. And if your marketing isn't producing revenue, it's just expensive decoration. I've got one of my close friends today, and I'm going to come back with him, Mr. John Medina here, the founder of EEP Marketing. And he's going to let us know some things. We got some questions for him. We're going to break it all down. I hope you guys are excited. This guy helps businesses go from invisible to impactful using marketing, branding, automation, and real strategy. Today, we're not doing surface level conversation. We're talking real growth, real money, and what it actually takes to build momentum. We'll be right back with Mr. John Medina. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. I hope you guys, I don't know if he heard it in the background while he was in the back room, but I had a wonderful introduction to bring him in. The one, the only, Mr. John Medina. How you doing, boss man?
Doing great, man. Good to see you again, brother.
Good to see you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the premise of the show. I have Mr. John Medina here. He is all about marketing, money, and momentum. We might switch it up and go Spanglish, so people can understand both languages, We're going to be going live. Obviously, we're live already. We got people coming on. You already know the premise. You're allowed to ask questions as well. I got my questions here for the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, man, we go back. So I'm able to actually talk to this man like that. I know him before he had hair.
Hey, miracles happen, man. They say, right?
Here, I don't know. Maybe you can help me out. But you know what? I'm going to take the half of this. Let me see who's on the line before I get started, John, and before you introduce yourself. Hey, Francine, what's going on? Don't forget, guys, if you don't say hi, I don't know you're on. So make sure you give a little hello, a wave. I mean, I can look at my Facebook and see who you are, but help me out here. So, John, how long has it been, man?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen you in a while, man, but I see you doing good as well, man. That's what matters,
It's been a little while, and I see things change for you. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you do before we get into the questions. Let's warm it up so the people that don't know you get to know you and know what you do and how you help different agencies out.
Yeah, man. So I'm notoriously known for helping agents go from basically where they're at, usually stuck, to their first six-figure year or multiple six-figure year, right? And the one thing that's always missing for any sales organization, especially insurance professionals, dude, they don't know where people are coming from. They don't know how to get leads, how to get prospect, how to get meetings. And let's not even talk about how bad they are at following up with their leads, man. So that is my forte. Thank God we've been able to put a system and things in place to help them attract, right? Because the problem that I see in the industry, like most industries, but especially insurance, which is what I specialize on, is that they're chasing people around, man. Listen, When was the last time when was the last time your doctor chased you around, right? When you went for your doctor, let's say you went for a freaking dentist and you ended up coming out of there with a $20,000 bill. That man did not chase you around. He attracted you, right? By positioning himself to be findable. And that is the key denomination, right? To help you grow in any business is if I don't know you, Grant Cardone says this. Grant Cardone says, if I don't know you, I can flow you. Meaning money follows attention. You get attention and forget it, man. Your life is going to get better if you got value to offer.
Okay, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I know you're a busy man. It's hard to even get you on the phone. Let me see. We got some people watching. Before we get into the questions, we got Carla saying hello. Hey, Carla, what's going on? Gilberto, ¿cómo está? Aquí estamos para hablar español e inglés. Pues pueden poner su pregunta en español si quieren. Aquí está John Medina. Vamos a dar toda la respuesta en inglés, español. You could bring in English or Spanish. If you guys have any questions, just put them inside the chat. Be part of the conversation. So without further ado, John, I met you in one of my moods of desperation. I learned a lot of things, and through that business relationship, a relationship formed, man. So I got to know you on a different level, and I see that you're still doing the same thing. The only difference is you grow your hair, and you still got the 10X book right there. I see it right there. All right, so let's get to a first question I got for you, man. Most businesses say marketing doesn't work. Do you think the problem is marketing or the business owner, and why?
Man, in every organization, look at it this way. Let's talk about insurance for a minute. Is there people making millions of dollars in the insurance space right the freaking now in 2026? Or is everybody in the insurance space struggling? Right? What is marketing? Let's define marketing. Marketing is basically you promoting yourself to get attention. Whether you do it organically, whether you freaking stand on the corner on the main street, or whether you run paid advertisement, which is what we do, right? So marketing works. Advertising works. Now, the problem is when you are promoting and this is one of the problems I see. When people are promoting insurance, life insurance, for example, they focus too much on the freaking product, man. Do not focus on the product. Focus on the problem, the massive problem that product is going to solve for your client. So advertising works if you make it work.
So you're saying it's not marketing. You're saying it's the business owner.
100%, man. For example, and by the way, I'll give you a caveat. I'm not sure you see my social media, but I did something this month that's going to change the game, right? As you know, I've been out of the insurance industry for 4 years. 4 years, man, out of the industry. I spent 2.5 years, right? I started coaching agents about, I think it's 17 weeks now. I do a coaching session every Saturday in Spanish. Haven't launched my English one yet, but I do a coaching session in Spanish for insurance agents and brokers where I teach them everything I know basically about marketing. So I teach them how to become their own marketing agency. And once the leader learns how to do the proper marketing the right way, duplication is insane. I got guys doing it right now that graduated from my 3-month program. I got a 3-month, 6-month, and a year. And I had a few people graduate from the 3-month program, man. The guy's running his own ads. He's teaching his team how to run his own ads. And he's freaking growing the team. Recruits over 40 people. And you can see my Instagram. I did a podcast with him like this very recently. And he recruits consistently 30 to 40 people every month. And he said he loves it because he doesn't have to chase nobody around. Everybody goes in his calendar on autopilot.
Interesting. So it's you answered it. It's the owner, so they have to change their mindset. Okay. Hello. Is Gilberto somebody you know? No, that's my man right there, I guess. Hey,
yeah,
Crystal.
I met him before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I met him.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, Crystal? What's going on, Carla? Again, let me put on your. Let me make sure people know you're here. I'm not making these names up. All right. So we're gonna get to a second question here because marketing is a major part of every single business. And one of the things that we have here is I want you to be unapologetically bold, man. We really want to know what's on your mind and why is that like the secret sauce? Let's see. I got another question for you. Where do you see entrepreneurs wasting most money right now in marketing? Uh-oh.
Well, it's not communicating. It's like they don't communicate the message correctly. Like people don't want to hear what you're selling. They want to hear what you can do for them, right? So when I see clients and when I see other agents, they're promoting, for example, IUL is a big hot topic right now. Some love it, some hate it. It's just a freaking product, right? If you structure it the right way, it's gonna do its job. You structure it wrong, it's gonna do it wrong. But too many times I see people in the, like I have clients right now, I tell them, if you're selling IULs, talk about the benefit. Talk about the benefit. Make the person want to learn what the heck is he talking about, right? You could say it's an IUL, like, hey, we're not going to lie it, but does it matter what the name is? What matters is what it does for me. So that's one of the biggest things right there. It's like people are putting the money in the wrong way. And for example, if you're selling annuities, Facebook and Instagram ads is not the place, right? If you're selling annuity, you want to be on X, you want to be on YouTube, and you want to be on freaking LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the premium for this business, for annuities. If you want to see big rollovers, why? LinkedIn is the only freaking platform that sends you a notification when one of the people that you're connected with leaves their job. What happens when you leave a job? There might be a 401k sitting around. Now you could run an ad. Let's say, hey, I want to do the advanced market. You're going to go on LinkedIn with freaking $5,000. Like you got to spend money like a real man, right? $5,000 a month, which is not a lot. And you're going to pay LinkedIn. Get me in front of C-level executives. That's where you find the big rollovers, man.
Bring that back, come rewind. Bring that back, come rewind. Hold on. You said, and I'm glad this is being recorded. So, in your professional opinion, if you're going to advertise or you're looking for annuity people, you don't need to be on Facebook. Break that down again, because you did give the reason, but I think that people that are watching, hey, we're giving out some jewels and gems today. I hope you guys are listening. Giving out some jewels and gems. This is not for the lazy, though. Bring that back and explain where they should be if they're looking for annuities, and where should they be if they're looking for IULs. Like, break that down a little.
Yeah, man. So if you're looking for big rollovers for annuity, like I'm not talking about 20, 30 grand. That's small rollover. I'm talking about big rollover where somebody has over $250,000, $500,000 ready to roll over, right? Or more. You want to be on LinkedIn. You want to be on X. Who are the people on X? Donald Trump is always freaking putting posts on X. Who do you think is an X? The people that go on X, formerly known as Twitter, those are readers. Broke people don't read. That's why they're broke. All right. So you want to go to a place where people sit on their phone reading. Who is the people reading, man? It's like back in the days when people bought newspapers. Who bought newspapers? I remember my dad never read newspapers. He was a business owner, but he was ghetto, right? Rest in peace. But my neighbor, 3 houses down in Dominican Republic, he read the newspaper every morning with his coffee in the front of his house. And our houses are different, right? It's not like here. There's like a front porch type thing. And who was that man? That man was a lawyer, a top lawyer in his country, in Dominican Republic. And he read every single day. So where do people read nowadays in today's age? X or Twitter.
I like that. I like that. You know what? I actually got people, I give people the chance to call in now. They can actually call my number, which I need to put that up. And if they have questions, they can ask them live on the air. And I have my first caller. How you doing, sir?
Hello there.
You're live on the air.
Oh, man, I'm calling you. I thought you asked me to call you back. Oh, man, what's going on? How's it going? What's the topic?
We got John here. John is talking about marketing.
John Medina.
John Medina.
Oh, is that Mark?
What's up, John?
What's going on, Mark?
Great. Oh, can I ask a question then?
Of course, you're live on the air, brother.
Okay, awesome. Hey, John, how you feeling, man?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, I have a question, man. What's more important, sales or marketing?
It's like saying what came first, the chicken or the egg. Does it matter? All right. There's no selling if you don't have people to talk to. Who brings people to talk to? Marketing. So it's like a right hand and a left hand. You don't want to miss either one of them. You want to have both, right? So the marketing is going to bring the people that you're going to talk to and sell to. But they're like hand to hand, man. It's like if you want to have babies, two dudes going to have babies. Not the proper way, you know? So they're both important, man. And if I want to put one first, listen, I'd rather have a bad salesperson, a bad closer, having 10 meetings a day than a solid closer having 1 meeting a day. Because guess what? Who's gonna smoke? Who's gonna smoke who? The person that has 10 meetings a day. I don't care if you're the number one in the world. I have 10 meetings a day and I suck at closing, bro, I'm gonna close more than you because you're only gonna close one. And if I close two, I'm twice as good as you now.
And his call just dropped at that moment, but I know he's online, so he's gonna hear that answer. That, woo. So basically, you're saying marketing is the way to go. Okay.
Both, man, both. You know, and if I had to pick one, I go marketing 100% because if I got people to talk to, bro, I could be the worst sales closer, the biggest introvert. I don't even know the words, how to say it in order. You put me in front of 10 people, bro, I'm gonna close at least 2 of them every day.
We got some people chiming in here. The annuities market on LinkedIn makes a lot of sense. And we got a question from Miss Carla Powell. The questions are coming. What is the biggest mistake people make when marketing themselves?
Poor mindset, man. Listen, I can give you the words to speak. I could give you a book to read it. You're not going to read that book, the 10X rule, like Grant Cardone would. Why? Because you're not him, right? You don't have the mindset and the experience to express yourself the right way like Grant Cardone would. So the first thing you have to do, freaking be yourself, man. You know, I used to talk when I was in my in-laws' house back in 2019, beginning of 2020. I slept, me, my wife, and my 3 kids, we lived at my in-laws' house here in Florida in a tiny little house for 10 months. Why? Because I moved from New Hampshire to Florida and all my income remaining in New Hampshire. So I started from zero. So guess what? You go and you open up to social media and you be yourself. Be yourself. People are faking it too much. Like, bro, I just show everything on social media. Obviously, there's certain things you don't want to share, but just be you. So marketing is that, opening up yourself and be genuine, dude, when you talk to people.
Man, we had a whole episode on fake it till you make it. Or, oh man, you guys should go back and watch that one. It's on YouTube. You want to go right there, scan that little QR code. That's interesting how you say people are faking it constantly because it's a funny topic. But there you go, Carl. I hope that answers your question. Be yourself, let people in. We actually preach that a lot.
And by the way, if you let me add to Carla's question, man,
please.
One of the other biggest mistakes people make with marketing is that they test it out a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, and they're like, this crap don't work. Buddy, it works. You just haven't found what works for you, right? So it's like going to the gym. Dude, I've been going to the gym long enough, then I stopped, put on 15 pounds. Let's not talk about it. And then I'm dropping it again, right? But it's like going to the gym, man. I'm not going to get 6 packs overnight. But if it's worth it, I'm going to just keep consistent and the 6 packs is going to come at some point. Same thing with marketing. Obviously, you don't want to be reckless. This is what I say with advertisement. Let's say you put a Facebook ad out there. Let it run for 3 full days. On the 4th day, evaluate the analysis and see if that is getting enough click-through rate, or meaning that people are clicking on the ad or watching it and engaging. If the click-through rate is below 2.5%, that ad sucked. Get it down, get a new one in. And keep doing it until you find the one. And that's it, man.
Whoa, he's dropping them. He's dropping the gems today. He's dropping the gems. You know, he charges for this stuff. Thank you, sir. We're getting the gems. I hope people are watching. And this is being recorded. All right, got another question for you. Here we go. If someone gave you $10K on a marketing budget today, where would you deploy it first and why?
It depends. What are we looking to attract? What is the objective? Who are we trying to go to have come to us? For example, let me break it down, given that that person may not ask that question, or unless that's your question.
That's just the question. Yes, that's one of mine.
All right. Cool. So where would I put 10,000? Okay, great. What am I going after? If I'm going after annuities, like big rollovers over 200,000, 250,000, whatever. Right? That's what I consider big. 30,000, 20,000. You find those on Facebook if you go through the volume. But the big rollovers that are worth you getting an actual decent commission, in this order, man, literally in this order. LinkedIn being the number one. It's a premium product. LinkedIn is one of the quote unquote highest expense leads that you find in the market. But man, they're freaking worth it. All right. So we'll go in that order. LinkedIn, if you're going for annuities, that is, X, and YouTube. And I probably switched them around and I put YouTube first. And if you know how to run a proper YouTube ad, most people don't know. Let's say, for example, I want to target people that consume Grant Cardone's YouTube videos. Matter of fact, you mentioned, Leo, that you did a fake it till you make it video on YouTube, right? If I wanted to run an ad on YouTube, I'll take that link for that video in particular, and I'll say, everybody that watches that video, I want them to see my ad. So now imagine this. You go on YouTube, you find top channels of people that watch what you know that those people have money. For example, people looking at luxury homes. They're not broke. I mean, some people will fantasize, right? I do it too. But if you're looking for actual buyers, just find out where they gather and advertise there. Same thing with X. Like I said, man, poor people don't read. X has a lot of people that are affluent. You go and advertise there. Now, keep in mind, one thing is advertising. The other thing as well is don't advertise from a crappy profile. On LinkedIn, most people, I don't know if you guys know, you can treat LinkedIn now, which wasn't a thing back then. You could post reels, like video reels. You could post actual posts on LinkedIn now. So you could treat it like a social media where you show who you are, man, a professional, someone that is trustworthy, someone that knows what they're doing, and give value, and then run ads on top of that. So when they go to your profile, they see consistency and it's congruent. This guy, Leo, he knows his stuff, man. I'll talk to him because, hey, and especially if you help somebody else that is a high profile individual, man, you want to put that all over your social media. Ask for a testimonial, something. All right. And if you're going for life insurance, man, I always say this. If you have a low budget, start with Facebook and Instagram and TikTok ads. Start there. Go capitalize, increase your cash flow, and then start adding other things like Google pay-per-click. By the way, Google pay-per-click is not for everybody. If you're going to do Google pay-per-click, have a professional do it. It's also another premium place to find potential clients that are actually looking. For example, if you go on Google searching for something, that's when your ad will show up. And you do not pay unless people click on your link. Now, if you set it up the wrong way and people are just clicking that link and it's not your ideal customer, you're just going to blow cash. So if you go the pay-per-click on Google, have a professional do that one. But the rest, you could swing it yourself with YouTube videos.
So let's put in perspective. I'm a starting agent. I got 10K. I want to market myself. Where would I start? I give you 10K. I say, hey, I'm brand new. Here you go.
If you're looking for people for life insurance, man, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Start there. Why? Cost per lead is low. I have a client right now. I was looking this morning, and I don't know if I can share my screen on this thing, but
I think you can.
The one client that I have that sells IUL, he's in Texas, an agency. The lowest cost per lead for an IUL freaking lead. How much you think that is, man? It's the lowest client I have.
The lowest I've ever seen is $5.50, but it's not easy to get.
$5.50.
Mm-hmm.
55 cents per lead.
Man, you got a share button right in front of you. Got to click and share.
Let me put it up.
Oh, you muted. You got that special mic. There you go. You're muted on me, so make sure you fix your volume. But that's interesting, guys. Hey guys, you're getting it here first, right here. We're pulling all types of stuff. I hope you guys are paying attention. I hope you're really like digging in, because it's about marketing and putting your face and your play and your person in front of people. This is what he's talking about. It's not about just running leads. It's around like building a following. It's branding. We're talking about branding right now. I don't know if it's gonna let you, but we're gonna try. Well, let's see. Let's go to the chat and see if anybody's talking. Okay, we got Shadira saying, "Well, John Medina shared the screen. Add to the screen. Let's see. Oh, hey guys, here's a first on the Unapologetic Entrepreneur. We are showing it here live. John, you're muted though. We can't hear you, brother. Make sure you could put your volume on your microphone because we cannot hear you. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. He's just showing you numbers. I don't know if he's talking through it, but we can't hear him. But look at it right there. 55 cents per IUL lead. This guy's not lying. Showing you the last 30 days. He's got 2,254 leads that he's been able to generate. All right. John, you're muted, brother. You're muted. Fix your volume. All right. He's got to give him 1 second. All right. Pay per click on Google. Great leads, ready leads. Look at that. That was Ms. Shadira. And then Mr. Torres. Thank you for logging on, my brother. How you doing, Mr. Torres? Yeah. I got to get Torres up here one day. We got to have tough talk with Torres. John, you're muted. Fix that problem. Check on your screen in the bottom right here. You got a little profile. You might be hitting the mic off. I would say you're muted. Let's see what's going on your side. I need you to come back, so make sure you fix that problem because we're not done with your questions. You're giving some good value here today. And it's only 5:26. We can't hear you, brother. Oh, my goodness. He's fixing his microphone. This is what happens when you got a lot of technology. See, I got a mic like this. My mic right here, this mic never lets me down. He's got that real mic. He hit a button. Something happened. So while he's fixing that problem right there, we're going to definitely go to the next question while he does that. Let me see what we got in the comments before we go there. Great show, adding a lot of value. Thank you, Mr. Torres. Kelsey, this is great. Great education. He's going to figure that out and come right back. Don't worry about it, guys. He's not gone. He's still here. So I hope you guys are taking notice. He's basically giving you some gems on what you guys could do to brand yourself. This is for all entrepreneurs out there. This is all about branding, not buying leads, not buying an email and a phone number, not just putting out ads. This is about creating a consistent flow of people following your brand and who you are and what you do. So he already given some good things. Is it a good idea to grow multiple platforms at once or focus on one at a time? That's a good question. I'm going to leave it up for him when he comes on. Oh, that's a great question, Shadira. Let's see. Yeah, he's still in the house. He's just figuring it out right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh, man, I want to thank you guys for coming on today. This has been already impactful. He just had to reset and come back on. This is incredible information. This is value at its finest when it comes to marketing. I hope you guys are all on, taking notes. Always feel free to go back to the show. It's going to be on Facebook. You can hit the QR code right here to like, subscribe. Also, share it. Share this information. Let people know. This is where it starts. This Unapologetic Entrepreneur. This is where we're giving you the building blocks to make sure that you are able to fulfill your job as an entrepreneur and give on to other people. All right. We got some good questions coming on. Oh, I think he's trying to get on right now. Do any of you have any other questions besides that? We got the comments on here. All right, let me see. We got Shadira. We got Mr. August. How you doing, Kelsey? How you doing, Torres? We got Sean, and of course, we got Coach Francine, Crystal, Carla, Gilberto still on. Hey, guys, give a little shout out so I can shout you out. All right, just looking on the phone. So we'll see what's going on with John. Let me put that question on reserve because that's a good one. So as we wait, what do you guys think? What's more important, leads or marketing? Sales or marketing, Coach said. I wonder what any of you have to say about that. Coach Mark Tiroli, the kingpin of insurance, put that question out there live on the phone. And you guys heard the answer, but hey, what is your answer to that? Let's see if anybody answered that question. Gracias, hermano. De nada, de nada. Si tienen alguna pregunta en español, la pueden escribir y yo la puedo poner aquí para que él pueda leerla y le pueda dar la respuesta en español. Nosotros hablamos los dos idiomas. Hablamos aquí los dos idiomas. Vamos a ver lo que está pasando, en lo que él viene para atrás. Marketing is king. Marketing es rey. Y la venda es la reina. Okay, so he's saying the sales is the queen. Okay, Coach, you answer your own question. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Coach, you do a lot of marketing and you're out there. Shadira did ask a good question. Maybe you can interact with that one. She said, is it a good idea to grow multiple platforms at once or focus on one at a time? What do you think out there, Coach? Or anybody? Let's answer these questions. We can have an interactive conversation here right now. All of you are on Facebook right now, watching me Facebook Live, Instagram, and also on YouTube. So feel free to answer the question. Which one do you think? Should you do one platform at a time or multiple? En español me está diciendo que estos entrenamientos son todas las semanas de marketing. Nosotros hacemos diferentes cosas en este show toda la semana. En 2 semanas voy a tener un programa que nada más va a ser en español. Voy a tener una persona aquí que ganó más de 2 millones en un año en su industria. Pues si yo soy usted, póngase. Quédese aquí que vamos a hablar de eso. Pour water on one bamboo tree. Wait. He's trying to get back on now. Let's get him on because these are some good questions. You already know we're going to go a little over. All right, we're giving shout outs too. Okay. Oh, Gilberto is on right now. He heard me in Spanish. That's good. Okay, here's another question for whoever wants to answer. We're gonna have an interactive show while he gets on. This is great. What would someone suggest entering into the insurance field from another field as far as marketing yourself? What would you suggest? Okay, you got to rephrase that, Mr. Limnish RN. What would you suggest to someone entering the insurance field from another field as far as marketing themselves? What should they do to market themselves if they're coming from one field into another? How do they start letting the world see them as an insurance agent or someone that's able to help with money if they were in another industry? How do you change that up? I see your question. I see you. Mm-hmm. We got Stacy on. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? If I were a guest, if I was to guess all at once and make videos in Canva that you can use with multiple platforms. That is pretty good there, Stacy. That's an answer to Miss Shadira. She said if she was to guess, she's not a professional, but she would say use Canva to make videos where they can go on all the platforms. So you could do the same video on all the platforms. Oh, share their stories. Here we go. Coaches answering. This is the answer to, I believe, Miss Limnish. Share their story on why they made their decision. Why did you change careers? Share your story. Reintroduce yourself if you would. Okay, I see you, Coach. I see you. Look at this. People answering questions. I love it. All right. We got some stuff going on here. Let's see. Anybody else got a question? Oh, something else. See if anybody has any other questions here. Let's see if I can help them out with technical difficulties. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can get him on here. All right. Boom. Let's send this over there real quick. All right. He's joining. He's coming back. Got some good stuff here. All right. Oh, we got more questions. What is the biggest mistake agents make when marketing on social media? We answer that. Let's see. Michaela, what would you recommend to someone completely new to sales and insurance? What do you mean by that? What would you recommend regarding marketing? What regarding? Give me something to work on there. So we got some people on the line that've been doing this. Then we got here, what books would you recommend someone who's wanting to learn more about marketing? Open question to the chat. Oh, he's rebooting, so he'll be right on. This is going to be a great question for him. Another question. If you're starting out, what would the first 30 days look like? Oh, you guys are really pouring it on while he's not here. You're really thinking. You guys are typing on that chat GPT right now. I see you. I'm not the marketing guru, so I'm not going to answer these, but I am going to flash him up. So when he comes up here, even if I have to call him out on a speakerphone, we're going to have this conversation regarding marketing and being successful in the industry. Okay, so Michaela, there we go. What would you recommend to someone completely new to sales and insurance regarding marketing and being successful in this industry? Okay, you got to be specific, Michaela. What industry? Not everybody here is always going to be insurance, and people are watching this on the playback. So what specific industry, please? I'm assuming you're saying insurance, but just let the people know. That way it's very clear when they're actually watching the playback. We have entrepreneurs of all types come and watch this. All right. All right, ladies. Life insurance industry. There you go. I'm glad you heard me. That means you're out there. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We got a lot of commentary going on in the field right here. So as he reboots, maybe we can go through some of these questions and comments. Well, marketing is a hot topic, as you know. People need to see you and know you in order to trust you and buy from you, or trust you and with their money, period. So marketing is I'm glad that we got John Medina on for a minute. He's actually coming on right now. I should let him in right now. And boom. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Medina? You rang up. You should see the comments when people back. You're going to have some questions to answer, my man. They've been blowing you up. You're good now?
I'm good now, man. I had to restart my computer. Not sure what the heck happened, but we're good.
I already know what happened. Don't let Coach get on you, because he's going to probably say it's because you have a PC and not a Mac. All right.
I always welcome a gift, right? You know?
Yeah. So we got some good questions, and we're going to have to catch up on these because, listen, I'm not the guru. I'm just the host right now. So right now I got some questions for you. I got from the audience. I'm not even able to get to mine. Starting with, Shadira asked a question while you're going. Is it a good idea to grow multiple platforms at once or focus one at a time?
Depends on the person, man. Absolutely. Should you run them? Should you grow all platforms? Absolutely, yes. But do you have the discipline and the work ethic to grow them all properly, right? If you don't, pick two, right? And if I had to prioritize, I would pick Instagram. Man, and this was a tough one. Between YouTube and TikTok, I would pick YouTube all day, every day. YouTube is the only platform that has remained for the last many, many years, man. We had something called MySpace, went away. We had something called the Clubhouse, that kind of died out. Right? There's a bunch of social media platforms that come in and leave. YouTube ain't going nowhere because it's owned by Google. And the good thing about having a YouTube channel, if you could post one video on their YouTube channel that's full of value, man, you have a massive YouTube channel in no time. Because if somebody's going on Google and they're looking for something, like, I don't know, when you upload a video to YouTube, you know how you can put tags? By the way, those tags, they're not like hashtags. You could put like a whole paragraph as a tag. So what happens with Google? When Google sees that you optimize your YouTube channel the proper way, Google's going to recommend your videos to people organically. So that's free traffic. And they say if somebody could consume 10 hours of your content, man, they're going to follow you for pretty much ever.
Wow. Ooh, the gems are falling today. We got to get more YouTube going. Okay. Here's another one from Elimnish while you were gone. She said, what would you suggest someone entering in the insurance field from another field? What would you suggest they do to market themselves? We had Coach already answer some of that, but I would like to hear your perspective as well. Everybody got a good perspective.
Yeah, man. So the way I look at it is this. You want to showcase who you are. So if you're brand new to the insurance space, the first video you put about insurance is not, hey, I'm a professional. No, dude. Hey, guys, I just entered the insurance space. This is the reason why I'm doing it. This is what I see me helping clients to do. And that's your first video. But people want to come in, they get their license today, and they want to come and do the first video, be like, guys, I'm a professional, dude. You should get IUL, you should get term life insurance. Like, bro, you were just born yesterday, right? Say that first. And then be yourself. And then when you open your mouth on your social media, when you're doing content, like, by the way, 100%, less pictures, more videos. 100%. It's like, dude, I want to get to know you, not a freaking photo. You know, let me hear you. Why? Because when you speak, and if you are genuine, like I said before, be yourself, people are either going to like you or dislike you. But guess what? I only care about the people that are going to like you, not the dislike. And by the way, if you get a little bit of hate on your comments, dude, leave those comments there, bro. Chill. Because guess what? The algorithm doesn't know if it's a positive comment or a negative comment. It's just going to push it to more people. And the more hate you get, the better. Because
say hello to the bad guy. Okay. Guys, you're learning a lot about algorithm and everything today. Okay. All right. I love this. You have another question here. Let's see. What was it right here? Kelsey asked, what is the biggest mistake agents make when marketing on social media?
Man, I said it before, is focusing too much on the product. Like, bro, don't tell me the product. Tell me what you can do for me. What can that product do for me? You know, for example, if I was selling IUL, which, by the way, I'll give you a snippet of something that I just announced on my social media if you guys are not catching up. But if I was selling, let's say IUL, for example, I will talk about this. Personal experience. My father passed away and my father-in-law passed away in a 4-month difference. My father was Dominican. My father-in-law was white. Guess what? My father passed away, left 2 kids and a younger wife, or not even wife, a person that he had kids with, that he lived together with absolutely nothing but a paid property in the Dominican Republic. So I believe the house is paid for, but nothing else. My father-in-law left enough money for my mother-in-law to live the rest of her life with distribution. Now, I would ask the people watching that video, who do you rather be? My father who left 2 kids with nothing, another woman struggling, hustling, or my mother-in-law who could grieve in peace because the man decided to be a freaking man and make sure that he takes care of his woman, whether he's alive or dead. And I would ask the people on that video, who would you rather be? And that's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is this. How many people have you seen at Walmart at the entrance that are like 70, 80 years old. You think they're there because they love that or because they don't get enough Social Security to live off? Do you want to be that person? Do you want to go from driving a Mercedes to being in a freaking door at a grocery store, getting paid minimum wage and no respect? Who do you rather be? Now I'm talking to the heart. I'm not talking to the pocket. We get into the pocket later. But first you engage them emotionally and then you close with logic. People do the mistake. They want to sell with logic. What's logic? Oh, you put $500 into an IUL for the next 15 years. Stupid. All right? I want to sell to emotion and sell and close with logic. That's simple, man.
I'm gonna say that one more time. You want to lead with emotion to close with logic.
100%.
I hope people caught that. You know what? If they didn't, they could always bring it back. Come rewind. Coach has a good question for you because people are still learning this marketing thing, man. You spent some time in it. This is what you do to eat. What books would you recommend to someone wanting to learn more about marketing?
100%, man. They're sitting right behind me. Watch this. I'm gonna keep it simple right here. Let me see in this order. They're in order, man. By the way, when this author launched his books, he launched them in order for a reason. First one is backwards. $100 million offers by Alex Hormozi. If you guys don't know about Alex Hormozi, he sold a marketing agency just like mine. I think it was for about $100 million. All right. So that's book number one. I've gotten offers from here. I have offers from here that made me multiple six-figure. One of the ideas that he has here. By the way, he has ideas in this book about life insurance agents. He's got to read it. The next one is volume 2, $100 million leads. He shows you a bunch of different ways to generate leads, and they are not all paid advertising. And how to multiply the leads with no cost whatsoever to you. That's the second book right there. And then this one is if you want to scale. Let's say now you're consistently making 10, 20, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month, and you want to scale because now you're stuck, right? So many people get stuck at 15, 20, 30,000 a month, and they're like, crap, how do I go from 30,000 a month to 300,000 a month? That's a whole different beast you got to slaughter, man. You know, what took you to 30,000 a month ain't what's going to take you to 300,000 a month. 100%. And you cannot do it alone. So you guys are in the best industry in the world because guess what? To back 75K a month ain't that hard. I already did the math. So the next one to scale is $100 million money models. He shows you a bunch of different money models here on how to structure your business. These books in that order, man, I would read them, consume them. I will start with that before I'm about to tell you anything else. But that's where I will start at, man.
He has them right there in reach.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we have any more. Okay, let's see. I think I covered them all. If not, feel free to rewrite your question and I will gladly put it up. You got some fire emojis up in here. You got gas, you got fire, you got sparks. Antoinette is asking, what about sell or be sold? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, that's not a marketing book. That's a sales book, sales and closing. You know,
there you go. That's
definitely sell or be sold. Just be mindful. Be mindful. Same thing with this book. Let me see if I have it here. This one right here. You got to be mindful of chargebacks. Be mindful. Let me repeat that. Be mindful of chargebacks in the insurance space. The Closer Survival Guide by Grant Cardone, solid book. But the way he handles objections here, I would not do that crap on insurance. I would not, unless they're paying in full for the whole year. Then I will go all in on the Closer Survival Guide, how to handle objection, how to convince people to do the right thing at the moment. I would not do that with insurance if they're paying month to month, because guess what? Next day, they're going to wake up, send you a text. They're not even going to call you. Hey, I want to cancel that thing. Or matter of fact, they're never even going to answer to anything else and decline all your freaking payments for the premium. That's a chargeback. That's the fastest way to get depression. All right? I'm telling you. So just be mindful of sale tactics. The reason why chargeback exists is to protect the consumer against freaking like used car sales people with their crappy tactics. Those techniques do not work. And trust me, I tell you by experience, because I consumed Grant Cardone like if it was Kool-Aid. Like I've been in his university for years. But for insurance, when I did that, selling insurance, man, I had so much chargeback in the first 3 months, it was horrible. So do not be pushy. Matter of fact, be so good at reading people that even if you're on the phone and you hear them breathing funny, be like, hey, Leo, I hear you breathing funny, man. Like, you don't want to do this. I'm not here to make you do something that you're not going to commit to. If you sure this is something you want to do, and push back, man, push back. Because guess what? The worst thing about insurance is when you get the $1,500 payout, and then the next day you sell another $1,500 and you don't get paid on it. That sucks. Trust me, I found out about chargeback. Nobody told me about chargeback until I had one. It was a Friday night. I remember this. I closed a policy. I'm in the office late at night. I had an office before I said, hey, I'm going to work from home. And I closed a policy. And usually the next day, I think it was at 4 a.m, they send us a do not reply message with how much we earn in commission. And I'm sitting there at 4 a.m. on my bed looking for that email. I'm like, where's that freaking email? It's 6 a.m. And then I contact my upline the next day, and he goes like, oh, let me check. Oh, yeah, you got a chargeback. I'm like, what is a chargeback? Nobody told me about that thing. So long answer, man, is just don't be nuts on pushing people.
Oh, man, that's good. That's good stuff right there. I got one for you here. Is organic marketing dying, or are people just lazy about content consistency?
Well, if you put it in that way, I'm going to say people are just lazy, right? Because guess what? I consume a guy's content. Y'all may know about him, Myron Golden, out here in Tampa. Love his content, all of it. Guess what? He says he spends very little on paid advertising. And matter of fact, he said for like 14 years, he never spent a penny on advertising and makes millions of dollars with his books, with his coaching, with his trainings, with everything, and from his YouTube channel. What did he do? He put great content on social media. And Alex Hormozi says this: most people want to spend 1 hour coming up with the idea what to put on content. He says you should spend 3 days on what to post on content and then spend the whole day recording that content. He says, yes, Alex Hormozi says this. You have to really spend time on the content you're going to put out, so that when you put it out, it's not just some crap. Because now you're telling the world how bad you are. All right? So, for real. So take the time, man. I'd rather you post 1 video a day than 10 a day that suck. Because now you're telling people why not to buy from. That's not what you want to do.
Ooh, man. You know, John, because of your mess up, man, I'm going to have to put you on the spot on live air. You know you got to give me a part 2, right?
Let's do it.
All right. Everybody heard it, but we're not done yet. I just want to make sure that we get that in between, so that way there's no mess up later. Like, Leo, I'm busy. You know, I'm running a 7-figure organization. I can't do it. No, don't give me that. Just let me know.
Talking about my life, man. I program my businesses around my lifestyle, meaning I chose freedom over money. Now the cash flow just follows me, but I have so much time in my hands, bro. Netflix should be paying me for watching their freaking content.
Say that again about entrepreneurship, because that's what this whole show is about. You did what and how, why? Bring it back, come rewind. Do that one more time.
I structure my business around my lifestyle, meaning I don't have to spend all day long chasing people to make money. I structure my business so well that people come to me. And literally every day on my Stripe account, there's just transactions going on, because I just structure the business in a way where I enjoy my life. Because the problem with most entrepreneurs, and trust me, I know, because that's how I started, the first like 6 years or 7 years of my entrepreneurship life, dude, I was stressed out of my mind on my computer, on the phones, working like a mad dog instead of structuring the business to attract people. I was chasing people. So what I did, I changed my whole mindset. And I said, now I'm going to attract people. They're going to come to me. So now I have more time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I have more time in my hands than I did before because I structure it right.
I copy that. Got it. At what point does business need professional marketing versus a do-it-yourself? Ooh.
It depends, man. Listen, if you're starting and you only got enough to pay for your Facebook ads, bro, do it yourself. For example, I have a program that I launched in Spanish. And by the way, next week, the English version is coming out. I call it Scale Insurance. Why? I give you the whole CRM pre-made. The funnels is done for you. The workflows with the automation. The AI is pre-built for you. I give you a series of videos where I share my screen like I did earlier, and I'll walk you through what you got to do. Plug in your calendar here, submit your A2P verification for your phone, change a few things on the funnel, put your video here, and you launch your whole system within 2 hours. It's $135 a month, right? Can't screw that one up. You don't pay nobody to set it up for you. I give you the course. All right. I am relaunching it in English. It's going to be $497 the first month and $149 every month. It's better than paying $2,500 for a marketing agency. That's if you're getting started. Now, if you're so big that you run an organization like legitimate and you're producing so much cash flow and you don't have somebody internally to do the marketing for you, pay a marketing agency, because a marketing agency is an agency with many people instead of one person. Like, for example, you could hire one very good marketing person in your organization full-time, pay them what? 70, 80 grand. For someone mediocre, they'll take 70, 80 grand. A good marketer won't take anything less than 150,000 plus revenue share. All right. So for example, you come at me and be like, hey, John, I'll give you 150,000 salary. I'll be like, bro, why would I take a pay cut? All right. That wouldn't make sense for me. All right. I have a decade running this freaking thing. Right. But if you hire a person, one person to do your whole marketing, 70, 80 grand a year, easy. All right. And that's a decent person, not a good person. But when you hire a marketing agency, you're hiring a copywriter. By the way, the copywriters now is freaking AI. Go do that yourself. All right. You hiring freaking what? Website designers and funnel designers. Guess what? I use Claude.io to build my funnels. I don't do no funnels one-on-one. I would love to show you a funnel, but I'm afraid my thing may act up again.
Yeah. We'll save that for next time. Maybe you'll have a video for us.
So that's that. It depends where you are. If you're getting started, dude, freaking learn how to do it yourself. Like, for example, I have a sister. She knows what I do. She's launching a product, a beauty product. And she goes like, hey, John, I'm going to be paying people to do this, and that. I'm like, dude, learn how to do that thing yourself. You can take that money and put it into advertising. Learn how to do it. Don't be lazy. Do it. Right? And that's it, man. It depends where you're at in life, you know?
Oh, we got, let me go to one more of my questions before I go to the next one. What separates businesses that scale fast from ones stuck in survival mode?
That's a good question, man. So be mindful of scaling fast. The first time I scaled fast was in 2020. I scaled so fast, I had to self-medicate on whiskey and Coca-Cola at home. All right. All that did was stress me more because I was literally in a meeting with a glass next to me with whiskey. I drank so many whiskeys, different brands. They all suck, by the way, because it just destroys you. All right. So I figure whiskey, actually it was Pepsi, whiskey and Pepsi and ice. Right. I self-medicated with that to reduce the stress because I scaled too fast. So be careful of scaling too fast because that could destroy you more than on survival mode. Because guess what? Now you got so many clients, so many teammates, so many agents that you cannot manage them, and everything could go like this. Gone, because you just didn't have the structure yet. So I'd rather you scale steadily to the point that you could grow the right way. And trust me, no business should be on survival mode. Survival mode just means you're not doing something right or you're not thinking right. So you got to find out what it is. And if I had to guess, it's all in the mind, man. All in the mind.
I remember,
for example,
you threw me off. You threw me out because you were like, your energy's off. Nah, this ain't working. Go do burpees.
Your energy's great now, man. I love it. I love it. So, if I were you guys, I would go right now after this, right? Don't leave now. But I would go to YouTube and I would put Bob Proctor, Reprogramming Your Self-Image. He has several videos on that. There's one that's about an hour and 36 minutes. Consume that video every single day. How to reprogram your self-image. Because from before you were born, you were programmed. So if you live with a family that are not where you want to be, you're going to be that person that is not where you want to be until you reprogram your subconscious mind.
Say that one more time. What should they watch? What should they watch?
They should go on YouTube right now. Let me tell you the video I've been watching on repeat. I do cardio every morning around 6 in the morning. And I've been watching this thing for like, I don't know, long enough. The name of this video by Bob Proctor, the title is How to Improve and Build Your Self-Image in 2023 with Bob Proctor. And I'll tell you how long that video is right now. That video is 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 58 seconds. And he's on a whiteboard like this.
Look at that.
And he's going to show you how to reprogram your subconscious mind, which runs and operates over 90% of your life. So if you're not getting the results you want in life, even being in the right vehicle, the problem is not the vehicle. The problem is your subconscious mind. You got programmed the wrong way.
All right. We're really dropping it today. All right. Let's see. Let's see if the chat has something. I want to make sure I give the guest the right to ask some questions. I got 2 more before I let you go, just before we go to part 2, but I'm letting people come on. Okay. So I'll pick this one. With AI automation and digital noise exploding, what will successful marketing look like in 3 to 5 years?
I'll tell you this. Most marketing agencies will not be around. 100%. Because right now, Facebook, Instagram, like if you go right now and go on your phone and look up Meta AI, just download the freaking app. It's free. On Meta AI, right now, you have a free Meta, I haven't tested it. I don't know how good it is, but it's good enough and it's free. On Instagram, you could have automation from when people follow you and when they send you DMs. And the AI will have conversation. And the AI right now on Meta, on Facebook and Instagram, trains itself based on what you post, based on your bio, based on your links, and based on your conversations, it knows what you're looking for. So guess what? With that being said, who's going to need a marketing agency very, very soon, right? So that's that part. I would use AI. Listen, the people back in the days before we drove cars, it was horses. And when the first man made the automobile, they thought he was crazy. And then you look it up on YouTube, there's a video about that. And then he started riding the first motor vehicle that had 3 freaking wheels, horse carriage. And he started driving that around town and people call him crazy. They say he was possessed. And they saw it when he started working properly. And look now, who rides horses? All right. Same thing with the internet age, right? They said, oh, that internet thing ain't going to last. We're on the internet right now. Guess what's next? AI. And it's so big that the United States have put $600 billion over the next 10 years into AI to make America the pioneer of artificial intelligence. Now you tell me, you think that's important? Pretty soon, when you get old, and I'm looking forward to this, you're going to have a robot wipe your ass. All right? I meant to say blood. All right? So it's getting so advanced, man. Do not fight it. Do not go against it. Just join it. Freaking use it the right way. Hopes that answered, man.
Oh yeah, I got that was so AI, get on the train, don't fight it. All right.
Can't resist it, it's unstoppable.
I'll leave you after this one. What's a hard business lesson you learned that no one warned entrepreneurs about? That no one warns entrepreneurs about?
You got to take care of your body. You got to take care of your mind. You got to take care of your spirit. If you don't have those 3 things in order, man, you could go on any business model, you're gonna freaking blow it. I guarantee you. Why? Because I did it and I've seen other people do it. They blow it. You go at it with the wrong mindset. You're not eating the right food. You're not waking up early. You're not freaking reading self-development books, taking coaches, investing your money in training. You're not investing in you, the inside. Jesus Christ said this in the Bible. He said, if you want to clean the vessel on the outside, you got to clean it first on the inside. Meaning, if you want to progress on the outside world and have the mansion, the houses, the cars, the girls, whatever, I hope you're not into that crap, because that will destroy you very fast. Look at King Solomon, right? Had 400 wives or whatever. I think that's pretty hard to have one, all right? But you got to work on you internally first. Because guess what? Right now, if you were making $100,000 or $1 million a month, you will self-destroy. You're going to get bored. You know how many millionaires I personally know? For example, my coach, he says, when you are there with so much money, you in the cars you want, you fly in private jets, you rented all the yachts you wanted, you live in the mansions, right? Life gets freaking boring. What happens to those guys that get so much money? They start messing around with drugs and gambling and self-destruction things. So what do you got to work on? You got to work on your being first, man. So I'll tell you what worked for me if you want me to.
Please.
All right. So what my coach told me this, and by the way, this changed my entire game. I made my second coach, the one I still listen to, right? In the beginning of 2024, I was having freaking panic attacks in the middle of the night, right? I had like 14 of those. Freaking horrible. Don't recommend that to nobody, because I was so stressed out. And at the same time, I was eating bad. I was consuming a bunch of caffeine. By the way, that caused a panic attack as well. I was consuming over 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. That's a lot of caffeine. That is not normal. All right. So I was waking up in the middle of the night with panic attacks, right? Hypertension, whatever the heck they call it. So what did my coach say? Hey, wake up at 5 in the freaking morning. All right. First thing is wake up early. Now you're way ahead of everybody else. Wake up at 5 in the morning. First thing you do in the morning is cardio. Don't hit the weights, man. Do cardio. Get the blood flowing. And if you don't have time to do a second workout, then just do your full workout. Push, pull, leg. Look it up. YouTube. How to do push, pull, leg sets. Bunch of crap out there for free with workouts. When you come back from the gym, after you shower, hopefully, read a self-development book for at least 30 freaking minutes before you go on your phone or the computer. All right? Gratitude. Be thankful for what you freaking have. And if you ain't got nothing, thank God for what you can breathe right now. Even if you're missing both arms. Gratitude brings growth. Because look at it this way. If you have kids and you want to give your kids everything, but you gave your son an iPhone, and the next day he wrecked the iPhone, he broke it because he was careless and he didn't even say thank you to you. And he comes crying, hey, can I get another iPhone, the 17 Pro Max or whatever the heck is out there? What are you going to say? You're going to say, hell no, you ungrateful freaking rat, right? Take a hike. Thankfully, God is not like that. But he still has his limits. So gratitude, man, give thanks. And also this, you got to stop your brain. The only one that controls your brain is you. You got to be careful of your vibration. We're energy, man. We're spiritual beings. We're not this physical awesomeness that you see here. This is going to die soon, man. Thank God. I don't want to be eternal in this body. I want that one that God got for me, right? But you got to be mindful of your mind, because the way you think is the way you vibrate. And you don't attract in your life what you want. You attract in your life what you vibrate. Look at it like a magnet, right? It's like they say, your brain, your subconscious doesn't know what's true and what's imagined. So most people wake up, and I tell you this by experience, I still wake up in the morning, in the middle of the night as well, scared, panicking. Like, where's my next sale coming from? How am I going to pay the bills? And you feel that freaking stress all over your body. And guess what? You're thinking about something negative. Guess what you're going to attract? Something negative. So gratitude puts you in a positive state of mind. Like this, instant, right now. You want to analyze your vibration. Stop in the middle of the day for 2 minutes and analyze, how am I feeling? And if I'm feeling good, guess what? One way to bring up your vibration to attract the right things, one, start with gratitude. Thank God for anything. One day I was feeling so bad, I don't think I got the paper anymore, but I took a sheet of paper and I started writing about everything I'm grateful for. And I did that for 20 minutes on a sheet of paper, front and back. I wrote about the dumbest thing that I had. I even thank God for some pens that I have on my freaking desk from the dollar store. And guess what? When I was done in those 20 minutes, that stress was freaking gone. All right? And when you're in a good state of mind and you're vibrating high, man, you're going to attract good things. It's just going to come to you. Like you guys probably seen it. You're like, dude, that dude that's so happy and positive all the time, it's like everything he do turns to gold. Like everybody just wants to work with him. Why is that? Vibrational state, man, is high. So I hope that helps. I would work on the inside before I work on anything on the outside.
Woo-wee. Oh, look, even people are saying woo-wee. Oh, yeah, you definitely coming back for part 2. We're gonna talk offline, but here's what I always do at the end, especially for our guests, man. I do a shameless plug. So you got a shameless plug. Advertise, do what you got to do. This is John Medina, and then I'll close this out. Shameless plug, man. Let people know where they can find you, how they can follow you, what you're up to, what you're doing, whatever you want, your time. This is it for you. Guys, shameless plug, bud.
I appreciate it, man. And I'm going to keep in mind that most people watching here are in the insurance space, right? And we already know that the most difficult thing in the insurance space, besides the internal mind stuff, right, is how to attract customers the proper way. Now, I have something. By the way, I own a marketing agency. About 7 months ago, I stopped taking clients from the marketing agency. I don't manage nobody's ads anymore. I fired my entire team to manage advertisement campaign. Why? Because I put together a do-it-yourself program where I give you everything pre-made for you. You follow videos and you run your own system yourself. I'll show you how to read your own analytics for Facebook ads and how to create your own ads and how to advertise. All right. And that's it, man. If you're looking for a place that you could just take something, pay for it, a subscription, and go learn how to do the marketing yourself and save yourself, $20,000, $30,000 a year instead of paying a marketing agency, then that would be it. How to contact me? Very simple, man. John Medina, CEO on Instagram. That's the best place.
John Medina, CEO.com?
No, John Medina, CEO on Instagram.
Oh, John Medina, CEO at Instagram. All right, guys. There you have it, man. John, we are going to get together for a part 2. John, this has been a powerful marketing. Oh, man, this is so powerful. You really went in your bag, like Coach just said. Man, this isn't just about ads and social media, man. It's about visibility, credibility, and ultimately, I hope everybody saw that. That's when you get to income. So I want to thank John Medina from EEP Marketing for coming through and blessing us, even with the time gap that he had to reboot because he has a PC and not a Mac. But we're going to forgive him for that because he's still rocking Android and not on the iPhone. We're going to forgive him for that too. Oh, we got an iPhone. We got an iPhone, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're going to forgive him for that. And John, I want to thank you sincerely for giving me that time. And I can't wait to have you back again. So just stay on. So we'll talk about that backstage. Once again, like I said, John Medina, he talked about it today. It was all about being visible, marketing, money, and momentum, ladies and gentlemen. I would be really remiss if I didn't say this right here. I want to give a special shout out to my son, Dante Garcia. It is his 21st birthday. He is officially legal to do anything and everything. So I want to give him a happy birthday. Give it to him out there. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming on today. It's been an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege to have you here today. Be blessed. Be wonderful.